Dude, what are the problems with dating in Utah County, you think?
I don't think people realize that Utah County dating is different from the entire country, let alone the world. One of the major things about the culture shock in Utah is the dating culture. And we know people, without saying names, that will have a roster throughout the week. Date Monday, date Thursday, date Saturday. Is that not true?
Dude, that is so true. I've never lived that life, though.
We have come so accustomed to it. I've heard from girls' mouths like, oh yeah, I know I'm just an option at that point, but I got stuff going on.
No way.
I don't know. I promise, bro. And I'm like, girls internalizing that they're an option because they know how the dating culture is here.
Dude, no, but you get like, that's how it is, though.
That's how it is.
That's how it is. Like, dude, like low key, I've got that in my head now. You know you're an option. You just gotta hope you're the best option.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
there,
like on the roster, if you're 6 man, good luck.
You getting no playing time.
You're getting no playing time, bro. How much is the church influence on this whole kind of dichotomy we have for dating?
Is it the church or is it like the people?
Who do we blame?
Yeah,
no. Who do we blame? Is it the church standards or is it just
like the culture? Dude, oh, like you should scout out your options, which like you should. I'm not knocking that down, but like,
I'll knock it down. Actually, I will. No, I'm going to. You know why? Because you just said like options, right? But what does the church teach us? Don't we date to marry? So you're telling me you're going on dates with 4 guys and then we think you're going to marry all of them. We don't do that anymore, sister. We don't do that polygamy shit no more. First of all.
I'm open-minded, though.
Me too.
If you're dating in Utah and the boy tells you, I can see you as my future wife, run! Run away as fast as you can, girlie. He's lying. He's lying to you. Do not fall for the oldest trick in the book. Do not fall for these sales bros. Do not fall for these students. Those RMs. Do not trust them, girl. Do not trust them. Save your heart. Find a worthy priesthood holder. Why are y'all dating these boys? Stop dating boys. Start dating men. That's some of y'all problem. Y'all dating little boys and y'all not dating men. I'm telling you. It's too important. Just save your heart, girlies. Like you don't have to listen to me, but don't blame me when your date that's going really good turns into a Nick Bowen ghost. Not the Holy Ghost either. That's the wrong ghost. Brush your teeth, read your scriptures. It's good for you.
I'm to the point in dating where I don't know if guys or girls have it worse. Like, I live in Utah. That's great. Like, I love all my friends here, and there's a good culture. People all come together. But the dating scene, bro, my brother has horrific stories with women, and I have the same with guys. And it's like they're different senses, and I'm like, I don't know which is worse. Like, English is hard. Women, we just get our feelings played with, and we date the douchebag, and then it's like, okay, see ya. The boys, it's like they spend all that money on the date, and the girl's like, oh, I'm interested, and then like leaves him too, and I'm like, I'm just appalled because I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, but it's like I'm kind of convinced that like the nice people finish last because all the toxic people are in relationships.
Dating in Utah feels like one of the most impossible tasks on planet Earth. Now, this is a weird place to date because if you're Mormon, might be easier. It actually might be easier because you have, your church, you have kind of the influence. They want you to start off young. They want you to marry young, start a family. That actually might have been the strategy. I overlooked that. That might have been the strategy. Do I regret not going down that path? No, not at all. I like how I live. But I will say, LDS community, you guys kind of have it easier. Because outside of that, these are my options that I've come to the conclusion of. Number 1, divorcees. Listen, I get it. Some marriages don't work out. I think a lot of people are experiencing that more these days. But also, I don't know if I want to deal with that baggage right now. That's a lot. Number 2 is single moms. And I am very supportive of single mothers. However, I don't know if I have the mental maturity to raise somebody else's kid.
Yo, did you go on your date yet?
She didn't text me back. There's that. My roommate just asked me if I went on my date. I did not. I didn't get a text back. So there's that. And then what else I have to deal with? Outside of the club or works in nightlife. That's a slippery slope. That whole genre, that's difficult.
Okay, can I just say I love Utah. It's beautiful, all the things. But something that's really hard about living in Utah is the fact that everyone around you is either engaged, they just bought a house, they're having babies, like the whole works. And I just can't help but think, like, no, girl, this is not happening in other states. Like, just calm down, you're good, you're not behind. Like, it's just Utah. Like, this is just a Utah thing. You're gonna be okay. Because I'm over here like, I can't do another situationship. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm like, I feel so behind, and it's just hard sometimes. Like, seeing every time I open up Instagram, it's just someone this and that. But there was this girl the other day that posted on TikTok, and she was saying how, you know, it will be cool for you to be, you know, delayed a couple of years on the getting married and having babies, because it's happening almost every day right now. So then when you're like 28, 29, whatever you want to say, a couple of years down the road, and then it happens, everyone's gonna be like, whoa, oh my gosh, like, so cool, you know. I'm like, am I gonna ever find my man? Because I could have a boyfriend, I really could. I just don't want to settle. I refuse to settle. And someone please just give me some words of encouragement.
I hate Utah dating, and we have some things to say about it.
Yes, indeed. Sometimes you just want a nice, cold, refreshing glass of milk, and then you go to grab your glass of milk, and it's rotten and spoiled, and it makes you sick. That is dating in Utah.
That is how men are.
Guys, I can't do it. I can't live in Utah anymore. The dating here, and some of you guys are like, you're just choosing the wrong man. I'm not the only one who complains about the dating here. I see TikToks on my For You page like 24/7 of girls who are like, I had the worst day of my life in Utah. The men here are horrible. Like, I'm literally not the only one. But tell me why I go on a date with this kid, and it's fun. I had fun, and I was like, well, maybe we could hang out more. Doesn't text me for like 4 days, whatever. And he's like, hey, sorry, I've been busy, but I just don't think I want to do a relationship, which is crazy because I never even mentioned a relationship. I was like, I'm not the Utah standard. I'm not trying to get married next day, like next tomorrow, you know? Tell me why a week later, he posts on his story, my bae, he has a girlfriend. He didn't have one at the time we dated, but a week later he got it. Men use that every time. I don't want a relationship, and then getting one with someone else. Like, bro, what? Even like, I literally cannot stand dating here anymore. I need to move, and I can't. Like, I can't go anywhere. Where am I supposed to go? I have $5 and I'm in debt for dental school for like $100,000. You think I can move out and pay off dental school? I'm actually so freaking tired of it. Either men here are still in love with their ex, want to be single for the rest of their life until they're 80 and die, because apparently a relationship is just horrific. And I just don't understand why getting with multiple women like gets you anything. What does that get you? Like, is it just fun, or like, is it like, okay. Or I don't even know, they're just weird. What? Is it like this in every other state? Because I'm pretty sure it's just Utah. Because literally most of my friends have boyfriends that live out of state that aren't even from here. So obviously it's Utah only, because everyone else has a boyfriend, but it's just because they're not from Utah, they're from somewhere else. It's just Utah. What the absolute heck? Or the guys I literally like don't like me back. Which then that's a me problem. But I just want to scream, get me out of this damn state. Even my ex is like, I love and miss you. And then he's literally with like 10 girls right now. Like, he's hanging out with 10 girls tonight. Like, does no one want relationships anymore? Let me know. Like, I'm actually genuinely so effing confused. I don't want to hoe around. I'm 21. I'm still young. And I really just don't think going from guy to guy is going to gain me anything. So why do guys do that? What are you, like, what? Anyway, I hate Utah and I hate Utah men. So, tips and tricks on how to be happy about dying alone.
I live in Utah as a 31-year-old male single, and this is what I think of dating scene. Rule number one, if you're a guy, you are disposable. For all the chicks that you're talking to right now, you are disposable. They have plan B, plan C, plan D, and you are plan D. She's talking to plan A, and you are plan B, C, or D. So you're always gonna have a backup plan as well, because you never know. I guess that works for every dating scene, not only Utah, but especially Utah. Utah is so cannibalized that like you're not the only one, bro. Just get this through your head. Girls be acting like they love you, and like they love the first date, they love you, everything is perfect, and literally goes to the next day. Why? Because the guy that they like a little bit better, they're talking to them. The guy they really have a crush on, they actually text them back, and you're off the game already. You're already gone. So it's a number game. Unfortunately, in Utah, maybe all over the place, but especially in Utah, it's a numbers game. If you have 1, you have 0. If you have 2, you have 0. If you have 3, maybe you have 1.
I am absolutely fed up with Utah boys. And if you are not familiar with Utah boys, consider yourself lucky. Let's get into the story time. Let's begin the story. I have never been on a date with this guy. Okay, we have to preface that. So I've never been on a date with him, but whenever we were in groups of people, I always felt like we kind of had a vibe. And like, even to the point where my friend was like, oh, like you and him are definitely like vibing. So he DM'd me on Instagram, and for me, that's like a sign that like, oh, like, yeah, you were correct. Like, we're vibing. I'm kind of interested in you. So he DMs me on Instagram, and we're just chatting it up, and I don't think like the conversation like wasn't going anywhere, so I left him on red. Next morning, and he's like, oh my gosh, like leaving me on red is like crazy. And I'm like, oh, haha, like sorry, like what's up? So we just kind of like are talking, and the conversation basically dies down again. So I just left him on like red, like not intentionally, it's just, when the conversation's not going anywhere. So I leave him on red, and I wake up the next morning to a second text to him saying like, wow, like 2 days in a row, like that's crazy. So I'm like, okay, this guy like just really wants to chat. So I like text him back, and I'm like, okay, like how was your day? Like tell me what's going on. Actually, in response, and he goes, I just think you should know that I'm trying to get back with my ex right now. Why did you text me? Why did you text me 2 days in a row getting mad that I left you on red? Why are we talking right now? Like, that's not even the worst of it. So then I respond because I'm trying to be like nice. And so I'm like, oh, did I misinterpret every single thing that's ever happened in my life? So then I'm like, oh, like literally no worries. Like, good luck. I hope everything like works out with you and her. 2 days later, I get a text from this guy, and he says she didn't want to get back together, lol, so yeah, ... Have you ever been told you are a second option in bold letters? Because that is literally what that text just said. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna give you my opinion, and I need real opinions on this. Okay, here's my opinion. I'm all for like the like forward communication, but like we'd never been on a date, so we'd never been to the point where it's like we talk about like where we're at. Like I was like, okay, and it was weird to me, the timing, because I'm like, don't get mad at me for leaving you on red 2 days in a row just to tell me you still love your ex. Also, I love that line. Keep using that. Like that's every single guy ever is like, oh, I love my ex still. Like, what is up with that? But I think like the worst is like the second part to this is when he texts me again, and he goes, she didn't want me, so yeah, like as if I'm supposed to be like, this is fantastic news, let's keep talking. Like I've never even, actually I have come across this multiple times, but every single time it still haunts me. I feel like this is the average experience though with a Utah man. Like, am I crazy? No, I'm not. Like, this is the average experience with a Utah guy. Like, I swear, every single guy out here is in love with his ex. Okay, that's true. That's fact. And then also they like have these rosters, okay? I feel like people are going to come for me in the comments, but I don't care. Like, literally, I'm so over it. I'm so done with it. I'm so tired of texting my therapist and talking about this with her. Oh my gosh. And even so, yeah, this is just like the average day for me now in Utah, and I'm having anxiety every day moving back in the fall. So thanks for tuning in.
I'm sorry, but like, how the fuck am I supposed to meet anyone in this day and age? Like, genuinely, I don't really talk on here much, and I definitely don't talk about stuff like this, but if you're from Utah, how the fuck do you meet people in this goddamn state? I recently joined the dating scene like a year ago because I was in a very long-term serious relationship for all of my teenage and beginning of my 20s. No, I'm only 22, but still. I'm genuinely to the point where I'm just gonna like stay single because it's just not even worth the effort anymore. I refuse to do dating apps, okay? I take a lot of pride in being able to say that I've never been on a dating app, so don't even suggest it. Absolutely the fuck not. No. And the guys that I have met are just literally trash. They're either emotionally unavailable, emotionally unstable, mentally unavailable, mentally unstable, or all of the above. Oh, or they're hung up on their ex. That's the biggest one right there. And not to put every single man under the same pedestal, because I don't like when men do that to women. Because I have met really good guys, and I know that there's good guys out there. Just where you be at? Where you hiding? I've worked extremely hard on myself in this last year, and I'm very independent, emotionally, mentally stable, and mature. And I just want the same. I want someone that's on my same level. Like, is that so much to ask for? Is that so much to ask for? I'm trying really hard not to sound cocky, but I would just like someone that has maybe some goals, some aspirations, some motive in life to do something. My dream is to meet my soulmate at a stoplight. You know, we just like pull up at the same time, we lock eyes, instantly, you know, we're married. I also feel like guys just like don't go up to women anymore. It's so stupid. Granted, I don't go up to men because scary. Moral of the story is I feel defeated. And I think I need to try a new state, a new group of people, because this ain't it.
I'm just gonna rant on here about dating in Utah because it is a literal joke. It is a literal joke. I've gotten to the point where I don't go on dates anymore because dating for me is not fun anymore. So going on a date for me right now is like non-existent right now because it's just not fun for me anymore because they always like let me down in a sense. I don't want to deal with it because it's always when I'm talking to a guy and we're trying to set up a date, they always go, what do you want to do? Where do you want to like eat? Want to go to my place? Want to drive to me? All the way in Provo? An hour away? Like, what happened to picking the girl up, knocking on her door, like going up to her doorstep, knocking on her door, giving her flowers, opening up the car door for her, like going to a nice dinner, having a nice conversation with the person. Don't be on your phone. Like, what happened to that? What? And I'm getting to the age where I'm considered old in Utah. And mind you, I'm 23, almost 24. And that's considered old here. Old for not being married and not having a kid. By now. We're not hanging out. We're not going to hang out. We're going on a date, so why would I want to go to your house? Maybe after the date we can go there and watch a movie. But that's not like gonna be the whole date. No. So I've gone to the point where I don't like to date. I don't like to talk to anybody because that is all I get. I'm to the age right now, I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around. I want to find my person. I want to get married. I want to have children. I want to do this and that. But God is not, he's saying to me that it's not my time. Like, I go on a date with a guy and it's either, oh, that was like, that was so fun, but like, I'm not looking for anything serious, or there's another girl, or like, I just don't want to go out on another date with you. Because that's basically what happens 99% of the time. So it like has me thinking, am I the problem? Am I the problem? Which I know I'm not the problem. I'm nice. I'm not ugly. I'm caring. I'm funny. I have a good personality. It's seriously, it gets you wondering like, why not me? Like, I'm tired of situationships. I'm tired of dating. Literally, I'm just so tired of it. And again, I'm at an age where I'm like, I'm not messing around. I'm not. I know I'm ready for marriage. I know I'm ready for like the next step in life. And some people might say be grateful you don't have to deal with a man right now. Be grateful you're not in a relationship, and you're single and you can do whatever you want. Like, but I don't want this life. I don't want to be single. It's not fun for me anymore. It's just,